listening to Can't Catch a Break on today. Thank you all for subscribers and those with the comments and feedback. Thank you so much for listening to Can't Catch a Break. We want to hear from you. Please subscribe. Tell us what you think. We talk about real issues. We talk about the facts, family and friends, and those is first time listening. Thank you all for listening to Can't Catch a Break. On today's episode, I have something very, very important I would like to share with you. And it's regarding help. And sometimes, as we see in the times we're living in right now, that some people don't want to help, and some people do need help. But do they get helped? Even people that are full of pride, they don't want help because they it does something with their images, their ego. They don't want the help, so they often say, "I don't need. I'm all right," but deep down within, they need help. And we have to realize that when people need help, if they're full of pride, they're gonna say that. And as people who has a heart, you have to have a heart to do this because that's what it's gonna take. Because you see people out there could actually work and do things for themselves, but in some cases they don't want to do it because of excuses. Maybe some experiencing drug addiction, alcohol, some lower self-esteem. And I want to share some with you. It's important that we must help each other, no matter what color you are. As human beings, help people. I find out that one day when you get old, you're gonna need someone to help you. And it's important to remember that because the same ones that could be out in the street one day, something good could happen to them, and they can see you in a bad state, and they're gonna remember you. So always do good to people and help people because we know that we're in different times right now where people are with so much greed going on. You see people only help certain ones. It's in the church. Well, it's out of the church. They only help certain ones. Okay. You see people have hard times. Some people hold a lot in. They ain't gonna share with you. But the thing is, you should be able to, if you be around them, especially if you know them as a friend, to be able to see that and have a heart to help. I know it's frustrating because sometimes people can be act a certain way, when it comes to certain individuals, but that ain't what it's supposed to be. When we think that, and sometimes people will say, "I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem." They get, and they get angry when you try to address the concern to try to help them. See, true friend is one who stick closer than any brother. Those are friends, okay? And when those struggling or full of addiction, eating, all that of depression, that's when you have God have given you the ability to encourage them, to build them up, build their self-esteem up. Okay, because depression plays a big part of that. When things are going haywire, so some people go into hard times where the only way they can find to fill that void is to try drugs or drink alcohol or eating because they're depressed. Now, we see it in the church. What's going on right now? Some things are happening in some of these churches. There's no perfect church. We read that there's no perfect church, no perfect pastor. When I go around people, I don't look to see what is going on negative. We're not supposed to be. We're supposed to go around and see what's going on positive so we can be a light to help people, even in the church or out of the church. Yes. And you have to use wisdom to, in the times we live in, you have to have a lot of wisdom because there's a lot of things that's taking place right now. Some people are so conniving and evil. They're greedy and they'll do things to try to stop you because they get jealous. You're going to encounter all that, but you have to be able to handle things in a spirit of love and meekness and kindness. because and without having, because they're gonna be wise, they're gonna come at you, they're gonna try to out talk you, they're gonna try to get what they can out of you, but deeper down within, because they've probably been hurt, they're gonna try to get what they can. But you're here to let them know that, hey, I'm here for you, to help you to get back on your feet, not for you to take advantage of me, you know, but I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna do it. And you do use wisdom. You use wisdom, your wisdom, things that you're taught, what others have taught you, share with you in some of those lonely days and things weren't going good. So I want to tell you and share with you, seek out some therapy, talk to a counselor. Um, even in church, people need to seek out counselors, seek out therapy, because sometimes church doesn't always have the answers when it comes to your relationship, your well being. Sometimes is dealing with issues. So I mean, God, He can do it. Yeah, God can. God can help you through that. You have a pastor, you have people that can talk, but sometimes there's a deepness that you want to share and you just want to talk to someone. It's therapy. So I just want to enlighten someone today and talk to you about helping others, uh, putting going out the way, not because, you're trying to be seen or getting some, pat on the back, but you want to help somebody. And I know some can help some people, but some don't. But that's the way life is right now. People only help certain ones in the church or out of church. We've been seeing it going constantly. There's nothing, like David says, there's nothing new under the sun. I haven't seen that when it comes to certain things. And so I just wanted to share, me and Dr. Charlene want to share with you that helping others help you, it does some good to you, because like I say, down the line people are going to remember you for what you're doing, not to brag, not to boast, not to talk about who you helped and I've done this, not to hold anything over no one head. It's just to help people. And I know there's a distance between friendships and some people, okay, when it comes to that, because people get jealous and they not admit to it. Even those I come around, I'm not here to talk about nobody, I'm here to judge anyone, but I'm here to share what I experienced just being around people that still my friends. I still love them, still care for them. It's just the fact is that they change. Some do, because everybody's not the same. Different personalities, different characters, different identities. You're gonna see a lot of that. Okay, so I just want to share that. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry yourself to death. I mean, people are gonna do all kind of things to avoid help. Some are, especially when they're on drugs, especially when they're depressed, because that's when they're eating and gaining weight, especially, pride. There's a lot of key factors here in life that takes a toll when it comes to the mental capacity of a person. So we have to be wise as a friend, first in the spirit, first natural and then spiritual as a person. Okay, because we have to take heed to that. Could be it could be us. Yes, ain't nothing wrong with helping people. Believe me, you'll get all that back, down the line. You're gonna be blessed for your because you're doing it from your heart. And I'm finding out the more you do things from your heart, not to be seen, not for accolades, you will be blessed for it, because that's what, if you believe in God, that's what God wants for us to help. And I know many people could give, to places like this, podcasts, but they only have certain people they give to, which is good. But I like to share knowledge, because knowledge is power. And when we get knowledge, we win, because we're able to use our wisdoms to help one another and that. So thank you all for listening to Can't Catch a Break. I just want to be brief with you. For someone's out there going through, help them, okay? Someone's out there um, not be able to make it, help them. I don't go into they can help themselves. Some can't help themselves, but some could be in a bad critical state mentally and physically. But do good. That's what you're supposed to do. You know, I find out doing good outweighs evil, no matter who you are, any day. Yes, yes. And it shares a light. It shows people that could be watching you how to go about life and helping others down the line, because they could be going through something and you can be a testimony to them, showing what what they see you doing, because you're doing it from your heart. Okay, so thank you all for listening to Can't Catch a Break. I'm DJ and Dr. Sharp. Thank you all. I just wanted to be brief with you and share with you. And y'all have a blessed and a wonderful and a fantastic day.